I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to use it, because I'm not really playing defensive Engie, because there's this one last other weapon to talk about, the short circuit. So, have you ever came across like way too many times for that demoman to like wreck your day with your stuff? Don't you wish there was a way to prevent that? Well, there is, with that short circuit having to destroy projectiles. With one shot, you can hit at least one projectile within your field of view for the cost of 15 metal, but if you're aiming at a player or just aiming at nothing, it costs 5 metal, and it just shoots rapid fire style. And I did see a lot of instances where engineers have made use of it, not really just for defending their stuff, but for like something like if the demo man has like sticky bombs trapped like on the last point, and your team needs to get on the last point, you can be an asshole in that regard. And like I said, it destroys projectiles, so anything that just flies through the air, you know, that counts. And by flies through the air, I don't mean bullets as well, but you know, all that jazz. Ow. I didn't even know how that scout got back there. Considering the fact that there's some spies about. I guess I'll be fine. Although, let me try to set some more stuff up. So yeah, short circuit, if you wanted to be an asshole, do the demoman's hard work, you can do that. And since I'm combat Engie, I better focus on helping out these guys' stuff here. And as I help these guys build up their stuff, level 3 already. Let's talk about classes versus classes. So against the scout, oh, by the way, I'm going to be talking about in both scenarios of if the engineer is alone by himself, redundant, or when he's with the sentry. So against the scout, when you're by yourself with him, you're basically the same thing as a scout, except you just don't have the movement speed to, like, you know, have the upper hand.
Our control point has been captured.
I see what you're trying to do. Ain't gonna be an asshole. So yeah, against a scout, like when you're doing like a 1v1 encounter, it's very similar since you both have the same weapons, you have the same health. He just has the upper hand a little bit because, you know, his movement ability. However, against the sentry, they can't do jack shit. Like in this case with the mini sentry at least, they won't be able to like engage me at all. Because the scout doesn't really have that much options for like trying to whittle down a sentry. Best that he can do is harass. That's really all that he can do, really. Yeah, considering that I'm probably running out a lot of metal options, I should probably equip the Widowmaker, I suppose. That's not a bad idea.
The control point is being captured.
Spy still might be about, so let me do this. Oh my god! You see, he almost got me, just like in that scenario. He almost got me because of his movement. But I still was able to take him down. So yeah, scouts can't do much about a sentry instead of like harassing. Oh my god. You know, can you spies just stop? I know you're around here. You know, I ought to equip the Thompson just, you know, because, you know, that stuff is still happening. But then I wouldn't have effective firepower going up against a soldier, now would I? Speaking of which, against a soldier, in a 1v1 encounter, yeah, he pretty much, like, is designed to do combat, so he's gonna really wreck you hardcore. Except he fell to his death. Scout. Wow, that was in range? I'm surprised. So yeah, Soldier has all the combat options, you know, to take you out pretty easily, so you want to try to avoid him. But when he tries to deal against your sentry, though, he'll attempt to, like, try to find certain angles to shoot you from. That'll hit you and the sentry at the same time. He'll try to, like, shoot the sentry, like, right in front of you if he tries to, but you're gonna, like, out-heal him faster than he's gonna, like, you know. Nope. You know, I had that red tape recorder. He's gonna, like, disable my ability to bring up another mini sentry for quite a bit of time until it's destroyed. So, I had to do that. Oh no. No Engie. Shit. Okay, they capped it, so let me go up a little bit more further. So he'll try to aim at you and the sentry at the same time just so he can do damage. And he does have other options, such as the direct hit to willow you down by taking your sentry out in 2 hits if you're not paying attention. So... yeah, I really should equip the Widowmaker. Yeah, my frames were lagging, but you didn't see.
The control point is being contested.
Engineer has got this place all set up here, so I better go ahead and assist him with that. And of course, if rockets are going to be a problem, then there's a short circuit, of course.
The control point is being contested.
Oh, wait. Oh, come on. They almost had the middle point. Come on, get the middle point. Please, 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 get the middle point. No way. Oh my god. I was about to, like... I was staying in spawn just so I can go ahead and forward spawn at the moment's notice. Yeah, you're a spy. God, I'm defending the last point as an Engie. Where's my team? Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck crits! Why does he have to have the upper hand? I don't understand. Random crits giving me gas. Now, against the pyro in a 1v1 situation, just stay out of his flamethrower range and you should be fine. When he is trying to go up against a sentry, well, he needs to get in close range in order to do that. So by the time he does get in close range, well, then he would have died. All these abundance of spies. Do we not have, like, any kind of... well, we do have pyros, but they're not spy checking, so what gives? The things I have to do. Oh, that scout. Oh, shit. Okay, I have to keep a sentry at this point. There's, like, no way. So anyway, the only time that the pyro is ever going to be a problem to you is if he's Ubered. Because that way he'll be able to, like, fire through your buildings, actually. His fire is capable of going through buildings. So he can get the sentry and you at the same time when he's Ubered like that. Hell, he'll try a tactic of, like, cutting corners. Like, if your sentry's around a corner, he'll try to flame it and do stuff like that. Alright, now, this other class I have to mention, who's a big counter to you, the demoman. What? Oh my god, he shot down my sentry. Oh my god. Frickin' teams, I swear. Okay, maybe things are gonna even out. Alright, hopefully this time is not gonna be so asinine. So anyway, demoman, yeah, he's a big counter to you. Having to lay down multiple stickies and detonate them all at once to clear your sentry nest in one fell swoop. And he's going to be your bane. A whole fucking lot. I really have to stress that because I love playing engineer a whole lot. And, you know, that's something we have to deal with a whole freaking much. It really all comes down to, well, I'm mostly saying about like going up against a sentry most of the time, but yeah. Alright, they almost got this. It would be nice if I had a freaking... There we go. Alright, since we moved up, let me go ahead and see about getting a entrance up somehow. I know it's possible to get this up here. Look at me just finicking with this. Oh, you know what? They'll just jump down to there. Anyway. Alright, let's first talk about like when you're alone with him. Try to stay in close range so that with your shotgun, since demoman will probably end up doing like inflict like self damage to him with his weapons, unless he chooses melee as a demomite. So that's a different story. Let's see. We'll put the exit. I'm like being very smalty right now with like. I just randomly hit that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's get that. Let's get that teleporter up. I'll put exit right here. So yeah, once you get in close range with him and hit him with your hit scan weapons, he'll be a problem. Well, he will no longer be a problem because he has to try to aim to get to you. But if he does have the aim or try to make you follow into his like trap into a sticky trap, then yeah, stuff like that. But of course, this with the sentry.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Come on, Scout, get him, get him. Thank you. No, it's a freaking demo that killed him. So yeah, he'll be your biggest threat. And you know, the one big thing that the engineer has that he could do is use the short circuit to help negate that. And if he's trying to harass you from a distance, well then you can try to harass back with your pistol. But, you know, things like that. Now actually, let's actually get the entrance up here so it's a little bit more safer. Now against a heavy, if he's unprepared, you might as well just pelt him like with like a couple of shotgun shots. But other than that, you're not really meant to kill him. So you want to avoid him most of the time. Now against your sentry, yeah, man, freaking speed demon, I caught you this time. Now against your sentry, at medium to long range, you'll be able to repair faster than he could like deal damage. Yeah, at medium long range, you'll be able to heal it faster than he could do damage, but the more closer he is, then he'll deal some more damage. So yeah, I gotta be careful if he gets in point blank. If he gets like the drop down onto his sentry, then yeah, he'll be able to take it out with or without an Uber. Now, against another engineer, this is kind of funny. I mean, like, you'll rarely ever like see each other. Unless if you're like a combat Engie, then, you know, that kind of makes sense because you're roaming about. Swear to God, Scout, just bugger off. So yeah, like I said, it all comes down to who has just the better, like, quick draw. You know, text and speak and all that stuff. Jeez. What the heck hit me? Was that the Scout? I thought I didn't hear that noise. Yeah, like I said, you'll rarely ever encounter most of the time. If you're playing on default Engie, then yeah, you'll never basically see each other. But if you do, then it comes down to the quick draw. But in terms of taking care of a sentry, you're pretty much in the same boat as like the Scout. Like, you can't really do much about it. Now, this seems to be a very far-fetched scenario, but if you were to like get a sentry somewhere and it's out of the range of his sentry, you could wrangle it. I know, rather far-fetched scenario, but that's the only thing I can conjure up. But yeah, it's best to let your team do all the stuff. Yeah, let me get dispenser up. I know, I'm like being very wishy-washy with all of my, you know, building management. It's because I'm trying to commentate. I mean, I'm losing track so easily. Cut me a slack. Alright, so let me just go ahead and do just that. At least the teleporter was active and not down or anything. Now, against the medic, if he's alone, you have easy firepower against him. But when he's with teammates, well then, you know, best not to try to get him. Now, against the sentry, of course his weapons don't do jack shit to it, but his ability to do an Uber is what is able to, you know, like, assist others to take care of the sentry, so he counters in that sort of degree. So yeah, depends on the patient. If he, is Ubered, well then, and if you know that your sentry is gonna go down, hi. That was that annoying spy earlier. Apparently he's on my team now. But yeah, that's all about the medic. Now snipers, it really all depends if he has the best angle to get you, because he could be you could be a pretty essential target for him to kill you. So if your head's peeking out of the sentry nest somewhere, he can just shoot you once, and then his teammates will like take care of your nest. So it really all depends on like how well like protected you are. And then lastly, the spy. So if it's not the demoman that's doing all the cleanup work, it's going to be the spy, because with the use of his like sapper, he'll you know, disable your buildings and sap it away, and he'll try to do tactics in order to like. He'll try to do... What the heck? It's like, I shoot him once, he turns away from me and try to escape, because it looks like he was suspicious, but no. Oh, dear God. Okay, that'd be the reason why. Alright, here you go. There's a different spot I see. Ah, much better.
Time has been added.
Oh, we're gonna front cap it. Yes, yes, yes.
Our control point.
Woo! Good show. I might as well switch back to this just because. Oh well, yeah, I have the taunt. I gotta conclude the segment somehow. So anyway, spies. You just try to shotgun them in order to like spy check and use your pistol and all that good stuff. You know, try to will him away. If he tries to place a sapper and all that stuff on your buildings and all that stuff, try to go after him first and save your buildings later, because you know he's just gonna reapply his sapper like several times if you keep trying to destroy them, and it's still gonna like, you know, still whittle away damage. Yeah, spies are pretty much tricky. They'll try to like do weird scenarios to like, you know, stop you and all that such. But, you know, as long as you know, keep good awareness around, you should be just fine. And with that, that concludes the engineer. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I do like the variety that this class can bring with his buildings. You know, a little bit of everything, but mostly specializes in defense. Now, if you excuse me, I need to have a nice cold one. Ah, much better. And with that, I'll see you guys next time for the 2 remaining classes. So, take care, everybody.
Life of Riley.